Shubudaya and good morning, Blue Devils. I'm Ellie Hanner.
And I'm Jasmine Porter. And here are your morning sports and activities announcements for Thursday, November 30th. We opened up with boys basketball. The Blue Devils competed in the Grant Mundelein Thanksgiving Tournament and finished with a 3-1 record. They opened up their season with a resounding win over Grant High School by the final score of 84-55. Leading the way was Javarion Banks with 24 points, Jackson Davis with 15, and Alex Daniels with 10.
They next played CPS Comer, where the Blue Devils could have scored triple digits that night. They won by the final score of 92-33. Davis led the way with 22 points, Jack Wolf had 17 points, Banks with 9, and Alex Azare had 9 points off the bench. The first biggest test came against highly ranked Mount Carmel in their third game of the season. The Blue Devils lost by the final score of 62-51. They had their chances late in the game, but came up short as they fell early. Down 20-5, but they showed some fight and Blue Devil spirit as they came back in the second half. Davis led the team with 20 points. Daniels added 15 in the loss.
The final game of the tournament was against Deerfield High School. They defeated the Warriors with a final score of 67-60. Manny Brown led the way with 19 points. Davis had 16, and Daniels chipped in with 14. Jackson Davis and Alex Daniels both earned all-tournament honors.
The Blue Devils travel to Chicago on Saturday as they will play Bolingbrook High School in the Chicago Elite Classic. This is considered one of the premier one-day shootouts of the season. Game time is at 10:30 a.m., and then they will play CPS Kennedy at 5:30 p.m. here at the Ullman campus on Saturday night. Busy weekend for this team. Go check them out, and best of luck, boys.
The Lady Blue Devils are currently 2-2 on the season as of the time of this recording. They competed in the New Trier Thanksgiving Tournament where they defeated CPS Phillips by the final score of 65-49 and Fenwick High School with a final score of 53-46 for their 2 wins this year.
Versus Phillips, Nari Powers led the way with 20 points and 10 rebounds. Mariah Phelps had 19 points and 7 rebounds, and Annika Youngman chipped in with 9 points. Versus Fenwick, Nari led the way again with another double-double, scoring 18 and grabbing 10 rebounds. Phelps had 15, and Mimi Bland also recorded a double-double with 12 points and 10 rebounds.
Nari Powers and Maria Phelps were named the all-tournament team. The Lady Blue Devils hosted conference for Lake Forest on Tuesday night. And here's a quick recap from our very own Eric Packer.
Coach, you have a big conference game tonight. What are your keys to victory?
Our keys for victory is to maintain our intensity level over the last 2 weeks. We've really done a nice job of improving. We need to continue on that path of looking to do the little things well and play hard and play together.
Thank you, Coach. I'm here with Coach Leach, head coach for Lake Forest girls basketball. Coach, you once played for Coach Stan. What does it mean for you to coach against him?
There's a lot of special memories in this gym, so it's really cool to see a familiar face on the other side.
All right, what are your keys to victory today?
Keys to victory: we gotta come out, rebound basketball, limit our turnovers, and stay disciplined.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Blue Devils picked up a 56-35 win against conference opponent Lake Forest. Guard Mariah Phelps led the team in scoring with 20 points. Next, the Blue Devils will travel to Zion for their next matchup.
The girls' wrestling season has begun. With 15 girls now on the roster, there's a great deal of excitement to begin this wrestling season. Last Tuesday, the girls held their first home dual meet against Clary's Lake North and ended the night with a 48-24 victory. The girls put on an incredible show, and you could feel the momentum in the building. Thank you for all those who came out in support.
This past Saturday, the girl grapplers placed 8th out of 30 teams at the Niles West Invite. 6 of the 13 girls who wrestled placed top 6 in the tournament. As the lone senior, Ashley Bridges continues to be a rock for these girls, and she, along with Ashley Fugelseth and Jalen Trevino, placed 5th in the tournament. Jane Kelly and Hannah Bairstow each placed 6th in their first action as Warren wrestlers. Finally, returning state qualifier Justice Sieber is just getting back from some off-season ailments. However, she made it to the semis and took 4th place.
Last week, the boys' varsity grapplers got the dual season off to a pretty good start with 3 victories and 1 loss. The varsity wrestled at home and beat Grays Lake North and the Class 2A second-ranked Wakanda squads. The next day, Warren beat a tough Plainville East squad. however fell short against the top-ranked and returning state champion St. Charles East team.
Individually, Warren won the first 7 matches of the evening against top-ranked Wakanda, including falls by Anthony Soto and Royce Lopez. Caleb Van Leer, Carlos Ordonez, and Donald Powier continued successful off-seasons with victories of their own. John Marquez scored his way to a tech fall, as did freshman Caleb Noble in his first outing wearing the blue and yellow of Warren Township. Welcome to the lineup, Caleb. Aaron Stewart ended the match and the scoring with a tech fall of his own and a great start to the new season.
The Grays League duel was not as close, but had some great highlights. Warren came out on top in this one with a score of 58-12. Powier, Van Leer, Ordonez, and Bullender had hard-fought matches and all started the season 2-0. Sophomores Michael Chilian and Simon Castillo and another freshman in the starting lineup, Kyle Muron, each recorded their first victories in a Warren varsity singlet. Congratulations, gentlemen. Finally, Lopez and Stewart recorded falls in the final matches of the evening.
Tomorrow, the wrestlers hope everyone comes out and helps them open their conference schedule against Libertyville. Libertyville is the returning conference champion, and Warren will have to win tomorrow night's match in order to take that title from the Wildcats. Varsity will begin at 6:30 in the Almond Gymnasium.
Now on to some activity and student announcements. Musical info meeting and dance workshop. Join us on Monday, December 4th in Oakland Auditorium from 3:30 to 4 p.m. for an informational meeting about the spring musical, The Drowsy Chaperone. Find out how to get involved in building our sets, programming lights, and managing props and costumes, marketing, or how to audition for the show. After the informational meeting, we will have a dance workshop for those who are interested in auditioning for the show. The dance workshop will end at 5:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome and encouraged to audition. We hope to see many new faces this year in the musical. Any questions, contact Ms. Zimmerman or Mr. Westfall.
Are you a sophomore or junior student curious about the SAT, ACT, and impact on college admission? Are you wondering what your timeline and strategy should be to prepare for the test? Then plan to attend our live webinar tonight at 7 p.m. via Zoom. This is a presentation you will not want to miss. To register and receive the access information, please visit the following link. We will also post this link on the YouTube page for the video. Any questions, contact Mrs. Hartley at O'Plain or Mrs. McGann at Almond.
Didn't see you there. I was just gonna say that you guys should come see Giggles and Bits this Friday at 7 in the Almond Black Box.
Finally, Almond campus is having a food drive competition. Let's restock the Warren Township Food Pantry for the holidays. This week only, please bring non-perishable food items to your first period classroom.
After first period Friday, the items will be counted in the top 5 classrooms who collected the most for the food pantry will receive fabulous prizes.
Please ask your first period teachers which prize you are working toward and contribute generously this holiday season.
That's all for today. See you next Monday. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. And remember, we are respectful, resilient, engaged, now and always. Go Blue Devils!